Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to show you the makeup products that I will always hands down repurchase no matter what. Thanks for tuning in today, guys. If you are new here, hi, I am Kendra. I post 3 beauty/lifestyle videos a week, and you're gonna wanna join the family if you wanna see them. Definitely subscribe. Obviously I have a lot more makeup products that I will always repurchase, but I wanted to show you these select few that are like really important and really near and dear to my heart, that like no matter what I will always go out right away and repurchase them, and that's what this video is for. I think I might do a skincare style video just like this in the future. I wanted to point out I am testing changing my upload schedule to Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. It just will probably work so much better for my schedule and my life. So I'm gonna test it out for a couple of weeks and see how it does and let you know if it's permanent or not. I will definitely let you guys know. Let's just go ahead and get right on into the video though. Okay, so some of these things you've probably heard me talk about literally so much, but not in a centralized video and not where I can really speak on them. So I'm gonna get into it right now. I'm probably gonna go in with something that you've heard me talk about a ton, just so I can get it out of the way. And that is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. I have mine in the lightest shade, Light Ivory. I really hope that they do expand their shade range, although they haven't yet, and the concealer's already been out for 1.5 years. So I hope that they get into it. The reason I love this so freaking much is that I use it on my under eyes and it creases less than any concealer I've ever used in my entire life. And this is like literally a $3.99 or something like that concealer, and it creases less than my Tarte Shape Tape, than like any other concealer out there in the game. On my eyes per se, this is my skin type, my lines on my under eyes. It might work differently for you, but the reason I will always repurchase this, and I've been through like 3 or 4 tubes, and I bought one for my sister last time because I was like, you have to use this instead. You gotta. Anyways, I will always repurchase this no matter what. It has just treated me so well. It lasts all day on me. I have never been able to use a concealer on my eyes as primer. Like, I know so many people out there do it, and that's really awesome because you get to like skip a step. I can't because of how hooded my eyes are. They're literally a double lid. Again, I did mention this a couple of videos ago as well. But this is the only concealer that will not crease. It is nuts. I don't know how they do it. I can put it on my eyelids, and I cannot do that with any other concealer because it will crease in literally 1 second. This is amazing. Such a great drugstore affordable product that is literally something I use every single day. I cannot do my makeup without this, basically. The next product is the Becca, I like just got it from an app, and I'm trying to put my thoughts together. The next product is this Becca First Light Priming Filter. This is, I think, my 3rd tube. Anyways, this is my day-to-day primer. I do have very dry skin, and this is a very good job of giving a really gorgeous glow to my skin, but also hydration. I do also love the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. It is also very hydrating and insanely glowy. I just find this to be slightly more hydrating. I do love both of them, but this is my go-to one. I'm very lucky that I finally found skincare products that really work for my skin. So a crazy hydrating primer isn't as necessary as it used to be, but I still do use it every single day. And this is the one I always go back to. It just gives my skin the best glow, and I love it so much. I also think this would work really well on people with normal skin and even oily, because it is not a thick sopping layer of moisturizer. This is a very like thin layer, and it does sink into your skin really fast, so it's not like just this thick layer of moisturizing product. So I think if you have oily skin or normal skin, to go to Sephora, ask for a sample, try this out and see how you like it, because I think this would work. I mean, I'm not sure, but I think it would. Okay, the next product is the Pixi by Petra Lower Lash Mascara. No, this isn't super affordable, but it is technically a drugstore product. I think it's like 12 or 13 or 15 bucks. But I have had this for like 6 months, and it's really lasted me. I mean, I don't know, maybe you're supposed to get rid of your mascara sooner, but it's lasted me a really long time, and I love it. This I only use on my lower lashes, like it says in the tube, Lower Lash Mascara. I have really watery eyes. Every single morning when I leave the house, my eyes start watering, so my lower mascara and my outer mascara always fades and flakes throughout the day. But this one does the best job of staying like on my lashes and not just coming off throughout the day or flaking off throughout the day or wearing off throughout the day. I have really watery eyes, I have really bad allergies. It just doesn't really get affected by that, which I love because any other mascara I've tried to use on my lower lashes, it will always bleed down my eyes throughout the day. I'll always have raccoon eyes at the bottom of my eyes. And one of the best things about it is it is so long lasting, but it is not waterproof. So it's really, really easy to remove with makeup remover or whatever you prefer to remove your makeup with, but it is not gonna wear off throughout the day, and that is why I love this product so much. I will constantly repurchase this. A good lower lash mascara is just something every person needs for their mascara on their lower lashes. The next product is definitely not of the cheap variety, and that is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette. I have just the pre-made one. This isn't one that I know you could go online and like custom build a ambient lighting palette. This is just a pre-made one. It is dim light, incandescent light, and radiant light. I love this so much. I will use these two shades to do like a veil of powder all over my face, like a really soft veil of powder. And then sometimes I will go in with this one as a bronzer. Usually I will use a bronzer first and then go over top with this because it is a much lighter bronzer shade, obviously. Something really gorgeous is to go in with a matte bronzer and then go over top with this bronzer because it does have a gorgeous like sheen to it. I don't know if you can tell. Super pretty. Love it. This will do a decent job of setting your makeup. This is technically not a makeup setting powder. This is a like finishing powder or whatever you want to call it. But for somebody like me who has dry skin, and even if you have normal skin, I think this would do a really good job of setting your makeup. It's not gonna make it last forever, but it will set your makeup, but you will not look powdery even in the slightest bit. And that is why I love this so much, because I hate looking powdery, but I obviously want my makeup to set and stay. So that's why I almost use powder every single day, but I don't want to look powdery. I want to look dewy and satiny and natural and glowy, and I just want to look like overly glazed donutty, you know? So that is why I love this so much. I haven't had to repurchase this yet, thankfully. I've had this for a year and a half, but I know that when I do even hit pan on one of these shades, I will probably just repurchase this and give this to like a sister or a cousin or a friend or somebody that will appreciate it, because I love this so much, and it is such a high quality powders that really blend amazing on your face. Never look powdery, never look like just you got like a cake face on. It just looks so gorgeous and blended out and glowy, but without making you look like oily. It just makes you look glowy. You know what I mean? I don't know. Love this. I will always repurchase this. It is pricey. I believe it's $60 or something, $62. I don't know, but I think it's worth it in my opinion. Again, I've had this for a year and a half, but I don't use it every single day because I have so much makeup. But if you're somebody who uses it every day, I think this would at least last you like 7, 8, 9 months, maybe up to a year, depending on how much you use. So I do feel like you get a lot of bang for your buck, especially because you're getting 3 powders. Okay guys, the next product is my Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream SPF 30. It has a lot of names. I have mine in the shade Vanilla 02. I've actually bounced back and forth between a few shades. I have repurchased this, I think maybe 2 or 3 times. This used to be literally my every single day wear thing. Now I've gotten to the point where I don't wear foundations or BB creams every day. A lot of times I just do concealer, but if I am having a bad skin day, I will definitely wear something, and I prefer to wear a BB cream or a tinted moisturizer on a day-to-day basis. But anyways, on a day-to-day basis, I will always reach for this. I still do reach for this. This has been years and years going for me. Like, that's how much I've loved it. I continue to buy it. This is really awesome for somebody who has normal to dry skin. I think if you have oily skin, this is a little more hydrating than you'd want, and you'd probably get oily in like an hour even after setting your face. So you might want to stay away from this and find one that is more like matte. Love this so much though. I will always repurchase this. It works so amazing for my skin, so amazing. The next item is my Becca Sunlit Bronzer in Capri Coast. Obviously I love this. I've hit pan. Bronzer actually is my favorite product. I do love highlight and brows. The essentials are brows and bronzer and highlight. But anyways, this is my favorite bronzer probably ever, along with maybe 1 or 2 other ones. This is in the shade Capri Coast, if I didn't mention that before. There are 5 shades, I believe, from the Becca Sunlit Bronzer range. This does have a slight sheen to it, but it is the most gorgeous, like, natural dewy satin looking bronze. It's not like a shimmery or like shiny bronze. If you are super oily, maybe it's not going to be your favorite thing, but I think for anyone else, you would love this. It's perfect for summertime or springtime when you're really trying to like bring out the bronze. I do that year round, but if you're not somebody that does that year round, I totally understand. This is just what I go for. It's the perfect color for me There's one lighter if you're like really fair and you really like a really soft bronze, get the one lighter than this. But I just love this so much. I will always repurchase this. I actually already want to and just like give this to a friend or something, but I should wait because girl needs to save her money, you know? Since we just talked about bronzer, I might as well mention the Marc Jacobs Omega bronzer and the shade 102 Tantric. I haven't hit pan on this yet. I've had this for like 8 months. I love this so much. I think it will last me forever because it is so huge, but I will for sure repurchase this when I do run out of it because of how much I've loved it. It has remained an absolute favorite of mine for 8 months, and I have like 15 plus bronzers, and these two stand the test of time. Is that a saying? I think that is a saying. Stand the test of time. Anyways, on a day-to-day basis, those are the bronzers I reach for because they are so amazing. This one and the Becca one. I tried to not include anything in this video that was like super recent to my collection because I really want things that I've really tested and have really worked for me, and this is just the most blendable bronzer ever, the most gorgeous bronzer ever, the most amazing color. I love it. Love everything about it. Something that is a little newer to my collection but has already proved itself is the Glossier Lash Slick. This is the most amazing mascara if you have lashes like mine. I really suffer from super straight lashes and not a lot of lashes. Because of that, I am somebody who just wants my lashes to look long because I don't have long lashes. I don't really need that crazy volume, although there are days where I really do love volume. This mascara literally separates every single lash and lengthens it to the heavens. Like, I do have my lashes permed and tinted, but it has been like 7 weeks since I've done that. So the regrowth obviously is blonde and dead straight. So I do use a lash curler like most girls and guys that wear mascara. But I love this so much. This really helps. It lasts all day, never flakes, and it really keeps my lashes curled and lengthened. They don't flatten out throughout the day. They don't look dull throughout the day. This is black and gorgeous and just so Today, I put it on like 6 hours ago, I think. And then before I filmed this video, I put another coat on, so they are a little thicker and a little bit more volumized. So if you want like an extra bit of volume, you can just use like an extra coat of this, obviously. But I just love the way it looks. I did a whole review on this, so I will link it in an info card up here right now if you are curious to see it, to see what it looks like after first application. But love this so much. I will repurchase it for sure. The next item is also from Glossier, and that is the Glossier Boy Brow. As you can see, this is well loved as like the, what are these called? Why am I spacing? The logos, I guess, yeah, the logo is like really rubbed off. I have the shade Blonde. This is amazing. They have a clear, a brown, and a black as well, so it really is quite versatile. You can use it for any kind of hair color you have. I have not a lot of brows. I don't know if you've seen some of my videos when I'm doing my makeup and like I don't have brows on yet. I do dye my brows at home with men's facial hair dye. So it is made for your face. If you were curious and you wanted to test that out, just look up some men's facial hair dye. Anyways, so I do that at home, but there are times where I don't have time to do it and it's been like a month and a half and my eyebrows are the same color that they normally are, and that is like a white blonde. I like have no brow hair. This makes my eyebrows look so thick, so like natural and bushy and like boy-like, I guess you could say, boy brow. I will always repurchase this. I think this is like my 5th or 6th tube, and I actually already have another one on deck because this one's almost out. That's how much I love it. I cannot go a day without this. I cannot use any other brow gel, literally none. I used to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. I can't even touch that. I'm like, what is the point of having that in my collection anymore? I don't know. This is the shiz. This is something I will, no matter what, always repurchase. I will bring with me everywhere. Sometimes if I'm leaving the house without makeup on, like literally not even a speck, I'll just run this through my brows really fast and call it good and just leave. I love this so much. There's nothing that thickens my brows and makes them look as natural as this does. Nothing in the world. And I've tried a lot, just saying. The last item I want to talk about is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. Obviously, everyone's skin type is different. Everyone's preferences are different. To me, I use this as an extra priming step in my priming routine. I will go in with a primer, so a lot of times it's this one, or like the Wet n Wild Dewy Primer, or the Becca Backlight Priming Filter, or the Smashbox Primerizer, and then I will add this on top. I will give it like 2 to 3 minutes to really sink into my skin. I'll fan my skin so that it dries. One thing I love about this is it really does leave a tacky layer onto my skin so that makeup application goes really well on top of it. Before I had this, I would say my makeup lasted pretty good, like maybe 8 to 10 hours. And then after getting this, I feel like it extended a couple more hours, like 10 to 12, 10 to 14, around that range, depending on what face products I'm wearing. I do feel like this extends the life of my makeup, and there's nothing out there that makes my makeup look as good after I'm done. So even if I use like my Milani Make It Last setting spray or the Urban Decay, you know, setting spray, I will use this first because it really melts everything together on my skin. It makes it look like skin, like it's just natural and flawless rather than powdery, or like, you know, that just that powdery look that nobody wants. This really helps me from making that not happen, you know. I think I've bought a couple of these. I have a travel size one for when I travel, and I've even given one of these away in a giveaway because of how much I love this. I think you need it. That's all I'm gonna say. That was the last product. Sorry this video is probably so long. I talk so much. I need to get help, okay? Okay guys, so those were my, how many are they? 1, 2, perfect. Those are my 10 makeup products I will always repurchase no matter what. They are so essential to my makeup collection. They're so essential to my everyday makeup. I know some of them are quite expensive, but some of them are also quite affordable, and I just wanted to express my love for them so that maybe if you're looking for something that has a similar effect and accomplishes a similar goal, that you might enjoy some of the things I said and you could pick them up yourself. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please let me know by giving me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you are new here and you want to see more videos like this or more videos from me. Again, I do post 3 times a week, and again, it is going to be Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday for the next couple of weeks, and we'll see if that works for me. I really think it will, so hopefully it works for you guys. But I'm gonna let you go. Have a great morning, noon, evening, day, night, whenever happens to be that you're watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.